What's up, y'all? So we just got our first look at Stranger Things Season 5, and this has me so hyped. It feels good to be a Stranger Things fan. Before we get started, smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So to get into this, Netflix released a video of some behind the scenes and being on set of Stranger Things Season 5, and I picked a few things out of this that is actually insane, man. So to get into this, we already knew that we could possibly begin something, being that the anniversary is today. The Stranger Things show anniversary is today. But to get into this, we see our first shot of the group. So in this photo right here, we see Lucas, we see Jonathan, we see Steve Harrington, we see Will, Nancy, and Joyce. And on this table, we just see, just like some scissors and stuff like that. They're definitely in that radio station area, WSQK. They're definitely going to be using that as like some type of hub. You can kind of tell it's going to be some type of hub for them to get things, ready and prepared, obviously. But one thing stuck out to me in this photo, man. It has me very much nervous. It has me nervous. So if you look closely to Dustin's face, it is beat. Dustin's face is beat, man. Like, his nose has a bruise. It looks like he had a nosebleed and his lip was busted. His shirt looks ripped. I remember even saying this when we first saw that shot of Dustin, like saying like, dang, why is his Hellfire shirt ripped like that? But it looks like it could be two things. He's getting bullied. Of course, probably he's getting bullied. Maybe some backlash for Eddie Munson. Who knows? Even though it's not Dustin's fault. But either way, Dustin is beat right here in this scene, man. And instead of going back to the old days, the old days, the main core kids were going through, bullying and stuff like that. They were getting bullied, and now we see Dustin's face. So it definitely raises a red flag. Maybe he, got into it with Vecna or something, and went through one of his curses. Who knows? It could be anything, but that is not a good sign. They're definitely going to be using WSQK radio station as some type of hub for sure. And then we see an up-close shot of Nancy, and it looks like she's talking to Mike. Guys, this definitely is Mike. You can tell by the eyebrows and the hair, and they're definitely sad, being that this is probably telling me that vanishing episode is going to be the vanishing of Holly Wheeler. Yes, they lost their little sister the same way they lost Will in the first season, for sure, 100%. And it's another way of confirming it throughout this video if you keep paying attention. But yes, Nancy looks very sad talking to her brother Mike Wheeler. And then we see Will on set with the Duffer brothers, and it looks like they're in the radio station once again. So this is definitely be a big part in season 5. I can definitely see that. And then here we go. We have Nancy, Jonathan, Steve, and Dustin. Now, if you look again, it looks like Dustin's wounds are healing, like he had a black eye. Once again, he has some bruising up here. So he definitely went through some type of fight for sure. And I noticed that he has on a WSQK radio station shirt. Maybe Dustin works there. Who knows? They are getting older. Maybe Dustin works there and everything. And maybe Jonathan or Nancy even has a hand in it. Who knows? But this is definitely a red flag, man. Someone's putting their hands on Dustin, bro. This is bad. Someone's putting their hands on Dustin. So we get our first look at 11, no hat or anything. We got those behind the scene photos. She had a hat on, so it's looking like she's going to be rocking the long hair in season 5. I cannot wait. She has her game face on, and yes, definitely, man, I cannot wait to see some more of 11. But we have our first look at 11. It's a side profile, and it's definitely looks like the same thing she had on when she was on that roof with Mike. But I could be wrong, but we're seeing her rock the long hair in season 5, so this is going to be cool. And then this is the one that confirms for me it's the vanishing of Holly Wheeler, because right here in the video you can see the lights flashing as if Vecna's on his way, or the upside down is being involved in this scene. But this is Holly Wheeler's room, obviously, and the lights start flashing. If you look close to her facial expressions, she looks very much terrified. And I think at this moment it could be two things, where it's starting to pull her in, the upside down, and Vecna's cursing everything, or it's just kind of right here in this moment she gets snatched through. Maybe at this moment she doesn't. But overall, the vanishing of Holly Wheeler is confirmed in my world, just because we put 2 and 2 together with Nancy and Mike, having that face that something happened bad. And then following up in this video, we see that Holly's looking through her room with flashing lights, similar to how it was when Will got took when he was in the shed with the shotgun. So And then we have a photo of Will Byers, Lucas, Mike, and Dustin on set in the woods. And it seems to be one of those scenes where they're going to be talking in the background. Like I told you guys in previous videos, I mean, come on, lock in with me. They're talking in the background, and it still has that type of shot where in season 4, when he was rubbing his neck, he's looking up like he says he still feels Vecna. So I could feel in this moment right here, and we saw some behind the scenes where the woods is going to have the upside down involved in it. We saw the upside down vines through the woods with some behind the scene photos. And I think what's going to happen is he's going to get transferred into the Vecna's curse and being in the upside down in this moment. Like he's going to, you know, it's going to go from light outside to dark, and the woods are going to be dark. It's going to have the red pop up, Vecna pops up. Who knows? Either way, I know right here he's going to get sunken into the upside down. You can see with the camera being so high and, you know, Noah Schnapp looking up at a certain angle, I definitely see that it's going to be one of those scenes where basically they're talking and they're like, hey, Will, what's going on? What's going on? And it's something going on with the upside down and Vecna's curse being attached to Will. I guarantee you. Remember I said that, guys. But yeah, it's so cool to see them back together, bro. Like, it gave me chills when I seen this. It literally, look, I'm gonna tell you what the scene that really just made my heart just hurt, bro. I'm gonna show you, bro. But pushing forward, yes, we see Will is definitely going to be Vecna's puppet. Like I've been telling you guys, he's going to definitely be Vecna's puppet and possibly turn on the group. But right here, we see a young Noah Schnapp, a young Will Byers falling, and it looks like from a tree or something. And the reason I say it's young because this is the same outfit he had on when, you know, he got captured when he was in Castle Byers and everything and took to the upside down. This is the same one he had on with the vest, you know, from the earlier seasons, with the jeans, the red and yellow vest with the flannel under. Yes, this is definitely a young Will, so we're getting a flashback for sure. We even see that they have some filming going on with Castle Byers. Like, we're going to be time traveling back to Castle Byers, explaining some stuff with Will Byers. So definitely going to be getting a flashback, and it looks like it's going to be something that we're going to need to see to be explained in season 5 for sure. We're definitely getting a flashback, guys, so look forward to that. We're getting a flashback, but it looks like he's falling from a tree. I don't know, maybe he climbed up on top of the tree to get away from the Demogorgon or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Out of just fear, he tried to climb up to the tippy top of the tree, and then he ends up falling, and that's how they end up getting him, kind of showing us everything that happened with Will Byers, which I would love to see. I mean, it's the end, you might as well show us. But this is definitely a flashback. This is not older Will. This is definitely younger Will Byers, so that's very cool to let us know we're getting a flashback. And we have Holly Wheeler with the fear in her eyes, man. That's definitely in the house. It looks like it's in the kitchen or something like that. And you can tell this is not good looking at Holly Wheeler's eyes and just her whole emotion in her face. I'm telling you guys, the vanishing of Holly Wheeler, bro. Mike and Will are going to get very close off that just because he's going to need Will's input because Will has been through that before. And Mike is going to hit harder for him, unfortunately, because it's his little sister. And Nancy's going to be involved, I'm telling you guys. But yes, Holly Wheeler has fear in her eyes, looking like it's not good. And then we have a shot of Vecna walking through the upside down with the vines. Oh my God, this is going to be crazy, man. Like, Stranger Things season 5 is here, bro. Yes, we have a shot of Vecna walking through the vines, man. Who knows? It looks like he can be following someone or chasing someone. Maybe someone's in his curse. These two people right here are definitely from the cast. I mean, from the crew, not the cast. From the crew. So we don't see if he's chasing anyone, but we definitely see him walking through like a walkway from the upside down for sure. Wow. So maybe it could be the same scene. We see, I remember seeing this in the video, we see that 11 pops out from the woods with her powers, you know, trying to push someone away. So maybe what happens is Vecna thinks he's chasing someone. Maybe, you know, Will or Max. Maybe Max is stuck in his curse. Remember I told y'all in previous videos, I think that's the only way we're going to be able to see Max on foot and be up and live and healthy is through her brain. You know how Vecna can be in her brain, and sometimes they can be in her brain walking around trying to figure out how to get out of the upside down. I think 11, this can be that. 11 pops out and helps Max and pushes Vecna back. We do see someone kind of fall across the screen, but you can tell it's like a stunt double. But I don't know if that's what this is. It could be someone else, a whole different scene. I'm going off the blue, you know, with the trees and the upside down vines behind her. It kind of looks similar to what Vecna's walking through, but I could be wrong. It could be, you know, someone else, but I don't see 11 going against anyone else unless we have like some soldiers involved or something, you know what I'm saying, which we do see some soldiers, speaking of soldiers. But yeah, I don't know, it could definitely be her pushing, you know, Vecna away, but it could also be something else. But it's super cool to see that she's going to be using her powers. We have Alex Brooks, I want to say is his name, Alex Brooks from Aftermath. He's a new character to the Stranger Things season 5 season. He has on glasses. He definitely looks like he could be with Erica. This definitely is him with Erica for sure. He's with Erica. We see it in the video. But it looks like he could cross paths with like Holly Wheeler in that age bracket. He looks like he's going to be very funny. Got the glasses with the striped shirt, and just the look on his face, he's like, oh shit. So yeah, it looks like he's going to be a great character. We're definitely going to have some soldiers involved with this guy right here. He's obviously a new character, Jake Connolly. I want to say it's his name, or Cornelly Connolly. But yeah, this could be who 11 was dealing with. You know, we got soldiers involved. Obviously, he has a flashlight and looks like a gun. So maybe that's who 11 was going up against. Or, once again, she was going up against Vecna. So overall, with this, everything we see in this video, it definitely has me pumped, man. I can't believe that we actually see something with Dustin being injured. And if you look, maybe I'm ODing. If I look closely, it's a shot of actually Steve with a nick under his eye. So I don't know what those guys went through, but yeah, I'm gonna show you the picture of Steve. But it's a picture of Steve. He has like a nick under his eye, like almost like he got hit with something or something. So Dustin and Steve have injuries we see in this video. We see 11 dealing with possibly Vecna using her powers. We see a flashback of Will Byers. Almost guaranteed that Holly Wheeler is going to be, you know, taken somehow or being involved in Vecna's curse. It's a lot going on with this, man. It's a lot. We're seeing Joyce. Man, I cannot wait to see what happens. Overall, this has me so pumped for Stranger Things season 5. Literally has me so pumped. I'm so ready for this. I definitely have a lot of faith in this being the best season of all time. Cannot wait for more promo and marketing behind this and us getting a release date. It's actually sad, man. I'm not trying to rush anything at all. Like, I don't want to rush nothing because it's over, guys. Like, it still hits me, man. Like, it's over. It's no more Stranger Things. It feels crazy when you think about it, actually. It feels crazy. And yeah, I just don't even know what to say, to be honest. And we get another picture of the crew, you know, Will, Lucas, Dustin, and Mike. They're at school at lunch now. In this photo, Dustin doesn't have bruises on his face. He has basically just a clean face, but it looks like they're looking at something, trying to find out where someone could be. Possibly Holly Wheeler. She's took at this point, and Will's right there helping them out, and they all look concerned except Will. Will looks kind of like, you know, natural, but yeah, it looks like Mike is writing on paper trying to figure something out. But it's so cool to see those guys back together, man. It has me so pumped. And we even get a shot of the original 4 in the woods, and they get their hands in the huddle. It looks like a map on a table or something. But just to see this kind of replicating them playing Dungeons and Dragons is crazy, man. Like, seriously, it gives me the chills, bro. I really can't wait to see what happens with this scene. Looks like they're in the woods trying to figure something out. Possibly how Will got took from the woods, you know, kind of retracking his steps through Castle Byers and stuff like that. But who knows? Definitely, guys, comment down below what you all think about what we got in this first look at Stranger Things season 5, the final season. Comment down below. Unfortunately, this is the end of the video. I want y'all to hit me up on my social media. ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And yeah, you all, I will see you in the next one. Peace.